Hi everyone, I hope you are safe and healthy and thriving amidst all of these unknowns. What a difference a week can make. So we left the city when all of this started and went to our house, which was completely under construction. And we kind of shut down construction, reconnected some things, made it livable, and it was great until last week when it appeared that a lot of mice had families over these last couple of weeks. And since we have so many holes, they literally started falling through the roof and coming out of the floorboards. And when one crawled on my husband while he was sleeping at night, that was the final straw. So we have relocated to a new place. It's warm and sunny here, which has been lovely. But it's been an interesting journey in going with the flow and learning to find silver linings in all kinds of situations. And I was having a discussion with a therapist friend of mine about looking for silver linings. And it's an interesting duality that I just want to share, because on one hand, it's really, really important. Looking at the bright side of things, looking at the glass half full, finding what's good in any given situation can really help you connect to gratitude, help you connect to all the things that you have, help you step out of helpless or hopeless or fear or stress, and it can really alleviate a lot of things. And despite the unbelievable tragedy that's happening for many people, there have been some silver linings for others in all of this. Certainly getting to spend more time with your kids. I know I've really enjoyed that. Doing some things that I wouldn't necessarily do. I've committed to doing more yoga and meditation and running. That's been really beautiful over the course of these last couple of weeks. And I know other people have really found their truths. They've kind of hit that wall where they felt like, well, it's either now or never, which is a good thing to believe anyway, but yes, and they've stepped out of their comfort zones and really started to honor their voice and their passion and what it is that they want to do with their lives. And certainly on an earth basis, there's been some healing going on with our earth, and that's been a fabulous thing. And so there have been a lot of really wonderful silver linings. And science will tell you, or studies will tell you, that when things are out of control, when something happens that's not in your control, looking for those positive signs is very healthy. It's a really great thing to do. And certainly this virus has been out of all of our control. So finding those silver linings is a really great practice. Something to really lift you up and help you see the good that still does exist in what also appears to be quite dark. The flip side of that, which also I think has some value, and this was my therapist friend saying, there's a cognitive disorder in constantly looking for silver linings, and it prevents you from actually looking at your emotional self or allowing your emotions to be a guide to what would be, in fact, better for you. And so I definitely understand that piece as well. And so I'm not suggesting we should all be Pollyanna. In fact, I think part of this time in isolation and not being able to be as busy or running around doing all the things that we do and having our patterns dramatically interrupted has absolutely positively made us face some of our things. I was talking earlier about how it's like having a magnifying glass to your stuff. And this is where looking at the stuff is really valuable and really important. So asking, what is this emotion around this? Am I feeling sad? Am I feeling angry? Am I feeling really happy? All of those emotions can be signs or things that can lead you on a path towards something else that will be more fulfilling or be happier? If you're feeling really sad or upset about something, what is it? What is it that you're missing? What is it that you're needing? What is it that is creating that feeling that might not be so great? And then how might you be able to find that? How might you be able to fill that in a really healthy, meaningful way? And so I think this is an opportunity for us to look at both sides. One, to look at your stuff. Look at the stuff that the magnifying glass is like putting in extra large neon lights. And also look for the silver linings. It's important to keep our moods up, our happiness levels up, and to realize that even in the darkest of times, there can be things to be deeply grateful for. So, on that note, find your silver lining. What is it for you? Let me know. I would love to hear what you've found, what you've learned through all of this, both through dealing with your stuff and also what's good has come out of it for you.